Welcome to Poets from the Neighborhood. I am VeerajaR.
And I'm Sandy Coomer. We hope you'll enjoy the poems we'll be reading today. Poems written by your friends and neighbors. Salthill Sunrise by Catherine Moore. Dark of the morning giving way to murky dimness in soft illumination, clouds shroud the wide inlet of sea. The huge gray of a tanker cuts through distant fog, beginning to loom larger than long-range mountains. There is a briskness now in my demeanor, dancing in labyrinthine pubs through the eve, promenading the Salthill strand before the morn. Up from the rooster, down with the nightingale. Fishing boats chugging through the early tide, doulamen churned up in their wake, parallels lobster boats out of rockland, or shrimp boats leaving Carabel. Variant song, same verse. I pause to watch a pelican take his chilly plunge. Seabirds glide with ease on Galway gales, then drop. I remove my cap, let the wind play freely with my hair. I listen for the insistent fiddles, the wandering pipes. Dawn's pouring down like honey through broken clouds, and the sound of a church bell echoes across the choppy bay. At the rattle of drums, I stretch my arms to sail in crisp breeze. I feel the smile before I see. Amused blue eyes meet mine, and he passes by to peel off his clothing and to dive in the icy waters. It is swift, sensing the time to plunge. The maid on the shore throws her song past my wild throat, and Galway Bay swallows all the lilting sounds.
Sparkle by Chan Strong. I play with a princess every day. She let me borrow her crown. You are in the presence of majesty. Should you curtsy or bow down? No, that's not the way this princess plays. She cleans and helps for hours, and then she searches all around to bring her mummy flowers. Now, if being royalty means getting to have your way, I definitely got the royal touch. I do that every day. I get to live in Tennessee and enjoy its splendor on display. The people, the sky, the tree, the birds. What more can I say? And now you may see the sparkle of a tear in my eye. For when I think how blessed I am, it makes me want to cry. But please do not be concerned and worry about me. They are tears of liquid happiness and tears of joy, you see.
I wrote the next poem, and it's called Letter to David from Onyx Cave. I'm disappointed there's no onyx here, only striated calcite grooved with the flow of water as it drapes the ceilings and walls. I walk the yellow line painted on the concrete ramp leading deep into the belly of stone, and I think of the boy found living in a cave near here. He had to be coaxed out like a kitten, promised things, a bed, warm milk. I walk between ledges stacked like shelves in a morgue. I wonder if that boy curved his back against stone, his ragged sleeping bag a cocoon against the voices in his head. When he opened his eyes, was there any difference in what he could sense? Was there only dark and cold and damp and lonely, or was there a sort of kinship, a map of home? The banded flowstone, despite its girth and age, is delicate, a crystal bone. The oil from a single human fingerprint is enough to divert its living water, cause it to crumble. I think about you, David, your eggshell heart, thin and easily broken, your childhood an excavation of loss. If I push the red button on the metal box ahead, I can listen to an explanation. How water carves the world, creates shapes our imagination names. Here, masks of comedy and tragedy. There, a camel holding the earth on its back. And you, dear David, how long until your heart gives out from the load you carry? Before your veil of wit and excuses crumbles and your cave of language won't hold you anymore. Can you let yourself be discovered, come out squinting in the sun? Can you turn your back on the echo of all that pain?
The next poem, To Catch Rainbows, written by me. Catch them, rainbows, in my garden, display them on my salad plate. Red beets, carrots, yellow squash, green peas, and blueberries. Serve them with a golden smile.
Whole by S.R. Lee. Energetic kids dug a hole in the garden, a hole remarkable, spacious, for a hole dug by 8-year-olds. Squatting tight inside, their 2 heads were below the uncut grass. They were proud of themselves. Parents also were proud of such determined, energetic spirits that brought such big, obvious results. That adult pride saved the hole. Who could begin to shovel back that pile of dirt made by the young laborers? So the hole stayed. Grass grew around and in it. Finally, when all was long grassed and as green as the surrounding lawn, Mom painted a simple sign: watch your step. She hammered it into the ground near the increasingly hidden hole, deep as ever but well covered with high grasses. Rarely did anyone lower a weed eater into the now established hole, a respected feature of the garden. Watch your step, stranger. This hole is a family heirloom.
Escape by Susie Margaret Ross, from her book titled Separate Caves for Sleep. I lay in the garden and cover myself with lilies. In their white sweetness, I forgot for a moment the pain of yearning. Thank you for watching Poets from the Neighborhood. We hope you'll join us again soon.